What's good? Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video, I'm going to be covering a Root Rider Valkyrie smash attack with 2 overgrowth spells and a siege barracks. This attack is absolutely insane, and you could just absolutely smash bases with it. And we're going to use these overgrowth spells in the exact same spot to keep a certain part of that base completely frozen and unattackable for a time period. And then once the rest of the base is destroyed, the army will go after that part of the base and finish it off. So let's get right into the action. All right, in this first attack, we have a triple against a very, very popular base in Legends League. Just this style base we see all the time. We're gonna start with the Barbarian King on one side on the base and the Siege Barracks on the other side. And they're just going to create a nice funnel for these Root Riders and Valkyries to come down and absolutely just destroy this base in a very, very quick amount of time. So we're using a decent amount of time to create this funnel. And then once the main army comes down, it's 1:50 and it's go time. And we're just going to absolutely shred this base with these Valkyries. So once we get going, you know, we got 3 rage spells total, 2 overgrowth spells, and we're going to use those on a certain part of the base. And we're going to use it both in the exact same spot. I know that we usually use overgrowth spells at a couple different spots to create funnels. This is actually going to be in the exact same spot so that we stop defenses from attacking our troops, and then we don't have to worry about those defenses like the monolith and ricochets and other things that we use the overgrowth on. And our troops are just going to go towards some of these other defenses, take out the rest of the base, and then we will finish off that part of the base at the end of the attack when we still have a decent amount of the army alive and we still have some hero abilities as well. So you see, we're going to use the overgrowth in the exact same spot. And this is a really insane part of this spell that you can utilize, and it allows you to take out pretty much everything else, and then you're going to fight the what's left in that area with your army. And like, we're still gonna have the queen ability, we're still gonna have Root Riders alive, we got the Imami and Yeti out of the siege barracks, so it's definitely possible. We're using the Phoenix on the king, the unicorn on the queen, the Diggy on Grand Warden, and Spirit Fox on the RC. I know at the beginning of the video we did not have the heroes up. I didn't feel like waiting 30 more minutes to record the video or use gems to have the heroes up, so we went ahead and not did that. But the only thing that's different is we're using the healing tome on the Grand Warden. But other than that, we have pretty much generic stuff on the heroes at this point, stuff that you see in every other attack as well. But yeah, this attack is very quick, very strong, and it can get a lot of triples for you in War and Legends League. All right, on this second attack, we have this ring style base, and we're going to show you guys a couple different style bases. So we're going to use Barbarian King on one edge like we said before, and we're going to use the Siege Barracks on the other side, and we're just going to let that funnel create itself. And we actually drop the Root Riders a little bit closer to the Barbarian King on this one, and we're just going to push in the base real quick. I wanted to use the overgrowth on the other side where the Eagle Artillery Ricochet Cannons are. That's the main reason why we pushed in a little bit further down towards 6 o'clock. So you see the overgrowth come down, and that's going to come down at that point, stop the Eagle Artillery. And then once my army is going to get through the Town Hall and a couple of these other big defenses right away, we're going to be able to use that other overgrowth in the exact same spot and keep that Eagle Artillery down. And it's not going to continue to rain damage down on top of my troops. We did use the Warden ability a little early, but we're able to get through that Town Hall. And I use a Rage to try to get my troops out of the Town Hall explosion and the poison as fast as possible. But at this point, 70% of the base is destroyed, and we still have 3 hero abilities. Still got the King, the Queen, and the RC, and we still have another freeze as well to use on the Eagle / Ricochet or single target Inferno over there as well. So this base is just absolutely crushed. When these Valkyries get in with the Root Riders under a Rage, especially if you could time it perfectly, it's very hard because Valkyries are extremely fast underneath the Rage, but if you could time the Ward ability with the Valkyries and a Rage spell at the same time, you can get some very good quality and take out a lot of defenses very, very fast. All right, on this last defense we got for you, it's a diamond style base. So we're going to cover all three of the major defenses with this attack and show you guys basically how we can easily triple these bases. So we're going to pick up the king on the left side of the base and the siege bear on the right side of the base. Create this funnel going straight into that town hall compartment. And you're going to see where we use the overgrowth spell on this one to help our army continue to push through the base and pick up as much value as possible very quickly. And it's going to allow us to create that funnel as well. So it kind of just get everything all at once. So we're going to use that warden ability right before the town hall gets destroyed. We're trapped in a tornado trap as well. So I'm going to use a rage spell, obviously, to speed up my troops. And you see where the overgrowth comes down on top of a couple of these infernos, bomb tower, and the monolith. I ended up missing that last scatter shot, but it's not going to be a big deal. One of my heroes goes and takes it out. And we're going to use rage spells to keep getting further into the base as fast as possible. I dropped two pretty close on top of each other. That was kind of a rookie mistake. We don't want to stack rages because they don't do anything more when they're stacked. We want to get as much tile value as we possibly can with those rages. So you see that second overgrowth spell comes down on top of that area again and allows our troops and the heroes that are still alive to continue to push. The reason why I like the Electro Titan and the Yeti coming out of the siege barracks is because they walk that entire side of the base on every single base, and they pick up all of that value over there, and they help make it to where you can't time fill, and they allow your other troops to attack defenses and buildings that they really need to. So at this point, we still got the queen ability, but RC is going to push up into this area with her ability and the root riders as well. Going to take down the monolith, which is huge, and then at that point, the big heavy hitting defenses are down, and we're going to pick up this triple very easily, swagging the queen ability. And I mean, it's very, very simple, guys. The biggest thing I will say is look for that overgrowth value where you want to overgrowth twice and help funnel your troops. But other than the king and the siege barracks, there's not much to it. And then you just drop those root riders VALKS down. They do the rest for you. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the content as always. I appreciate you guys stopping in on an everyday basis and supporting the channel. The link to the army will be in the description below. If you guys want to support the channel more, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button for me whenever you guys can. It's completely free, and it supports your boy more than you guys will ever know. But this army is very strong, very fast, and very fun to use. And it's almost effortless. It's got to be one of the easiest armies I've ever used. You do a quick funnel, and then you just drop the troops and let them do the rest. And all you got to do is pick out where you want to use the overgrowth. And once you do that, the army will do the rest of the work for you. We'll catch you next time.